guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to host multiple domains in one VPS. Yeah, so here I already have these two domains that I'm going to use as an example, as a demo in this video. Okay, so let's get started by creating a new VPS. So I'm going to go head over to my DigitalOcean account and create a new VPS. So I'm going to choose Germany and going to use CentOS. Then let's create a password that we're going to use to log into the VPS. So you can give your VPS a host name as well. Okay, so now it's starting up. Once it's up, then we can SSH into the machine. So I'm just going to open my terminal and SSH into the VPS. Then after log into the VPS, we need to install Nginx. So let's install Nginx. Now let's try it and see. Okay, let's first start the server. So we're going to run systemctl, enable Nginx, and also start the server by running sudo systemctl start Nginx. And now let's head over, open a new tab and see if the server's up and running. Okay, the server's up and running. Okay, now let's head over to our domains and change the name servers. So I'm going to use Cloudflare with this domain, so we're going to point them to the name servers of Cloudflare. So I'm just going to add the domain here and do a quick scan. Then we could choose a free account. Then we need to copy the name servers and go back here and put them in here. So we need to do the same thing for the other domain as well. So we need to update the name servers for this domain as well. Let's go back to Cloudflare and re-add or add this new domain as well. I paste the domain in here. I'm going to choose the free plan. And we need to follow the same step. We just need to copy the name servers here, update them on our domain as well. So this process will take a while for the domains to be active on Cloudflare. Going to have to pause the video and speed it up, then come back once everything is active. Okay, everything is active, then we can continue updating our domains. So firstly we need to go to our DNS records and add an a name which will point to our VPS. So we need to copy the VPS IP address, then we paste in there. and click save. Then you can also add another a record, www, and we need to paste the IP address instead of the domain. Okay, so we need to do the same thing with that other domain as well. Let's go to our DNS and add an A record. So we need to add another A record, the www record. Okay, let's come here and see if we can hit the server. So we can hit the server using the new domains. Let's try the info domain and see if it works as well. Okay, it does work, but currently they're pointing to the same server, so we need to update our config on the server to point to different servers. So each domain will have its own server. So we need to come here and configure Nginx. So we need to go into a Nginx directory. Let's cd. Then in here we need to create two directories for online and info. Then in each directory we're going to add an HTML file that will be the entry point of each domain. So I'm just gonna say online domain so that we know that this is for the online domain. Then we're going to do the same thing for the info domain. Okay, so now we need to update the configs so that they point to the correct entry points. So I need to go into Nginx and update the Nginx config. Then in here I need to update the server name and the entry point or the root directory of the server. Okay, this one will be for fridev.info, so we need to update the root directory to point to the info directory that we created earlier. So I just need to copy this config and make a copy for the online domain. Just gonna open Visual Studio Code here and update, change info to online, change the root directory as well. So we don't need this, we can remove it. Let's copy this and go back to the VPS and create a new config file for the online domain. So we're going to go into conf directory and create a new conf file for the online domain. So in here we're just gonna paste that config that we just create now. Then after this we need to restart Nginx. Okay, let's test this out. Let's go back to the browser. Let's refresh. This one goes to online. Let's see info. This one looks like it's still cached. Let's refresh. Okay, now it's working, showing the correct domain. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share my channel. Thank you.